Last year, I tested out this rig from Small Rig in collaboration with Brandon Lee on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. It featured a lot of functionality to make filming on your iPhone more like a cinema camera rig. This year, they've updated it. They've added more functionality and they've made it compatible with pretty much any smartphone. Let's test this thing out. Before we get into this video, I gotta let y'all know that I'm gonna be giving away 2 of these. You can see I got a brand new one right here. This is the complete filmmaking kit that I'm gonna be showcasing throughout this video, and I'm also gonna give away the one that I have been using throughout this video as well. If you want an opportunity to win either one of these filmmaking kits and even this S60 wireless microphone kit, all you gotta do is drop a comment down below, include your Instagram handle. It could be a comment about anything. In about 2 weeks, I'll reach out to you, get your shipping address, and get this stuff sent out. Shout out to Small Rig, man. They've been supporting the channel for a while now. They've let me showcase some really dope filmmaking gear to y'all. And they also been looking out for y'all on the giveaways too, man. So shout out to them. Let's get into this video though. It's been a minute since I've been on camera. I haven't made a video in a long time, and this one is taking me longer than I would like to get into. But as I say with all of them, all we need to do is get one shot in and everything else will flow, man. So let's get into this first shot magic. Let's go. Right now I'm trying to get, she got like a nasty scratch on her head. That won't me. Right now I'm trying to just get one shot in and then I'll figure the rest out. I don't even know what I'm gonna be using this shot for, but I know that if it looks good, it'll fit somewhere in the video. This video is a little different because I'm shooting exclusively on the iPhone. I feel like I didn't really give the iPhone 16 Pro an opportunity just because it's almost identical to the iPhone 15 Pro. And I had the 15 Pro Max and I did a lot of content with that last iPhone cycle. So this is really my first time putting the 16 Pro to use. Now I could just run my phone with a clamp on it, but I wouldn't get all of these additional mounting points that you can see right there around the sides of the cage itself. And for these car rig shots, this is gonna be vital because I wouldn't have a way to mount my phone to the rig itself. I honestly hate using this car rig, but I know that once it's set up, it's gonna allow me to get so many more creative shots than if I were to just use a single suction cup. Let's just go through the pain and get the shot. Alright, I swear I've been here for like the last 30 minutes trying to get the perfect angle, but I think I finally have it. I think I got something I'm happy with. I just hope that this doesn't vibrate too much, but the angle looks good. I hate this car rig so much, but once it's set up, it's like I'm always thrilled with the shots that I get from it, so I can't complain. So this is a full look at the rig, all the way built out on the side of the car. It took me a long time to get here, but we here. And now all we gotta do is get the shot. Let's do it. This complete rig comes with quite a few accessories, so let's break it down. The first accessory, which I think is absolutely genius, is this quick release Arca Swiss plate. You can instantly go from using a tripod to handheld. The next accessory is the cage itself. You attach that via quick release and you can just snap your phone into place. The next accessory is this USB-C hub. If you plan on using multiple USB-C accessories at once, this thing is a must. A lot of the times while I was using this rig, I was using an SSD and also these wireless S60 microphones. Next accessory are these quick release handles that just snap into place, so adding or removing them is quick. A couple things that are really dope about these handles. You can easily adjust the grip by sliding them up and down, no tools required. These pivot as well, so it makes getting the grip angle you want really easy. One features a Bluetooth remote trigger that can start and stop recording and even zoom. And to top it all off, it's a hidden compartment within one of the handles that allows you to attach an SSD and use it on board the rig. Last accessory is the magnetic variable ND filter, which comes in clutch. The kit also comes with a cold shoe SSD mount, which I'm not using because I'm using this Lexar SSD. I'll have a full video on this coming to the channel soon. A couple little things that I love about the rig setup is the sheer amount of 1/4 threads and cold shoe mounts that it has. You can add a lot more accessories to this rig if you want. You can also adjust the positioning of the ND filter so it fits other phones, and you can mount the handles in other places if you want to as well. Say you want a vertical setup or you just want a single top handle, you can do all of that. It also comes with this nice carrying case for everything, and it just makes filming with your phone a lot better of an experience. It's a couple things that I love about these S60 wireless microphones by SmallRig. The first thing is that the carrying case also charges the microphones. It comes with 2 microphones and 1 receiver. I love the fact that these are tiny and they can just clip straight onto your shirt. You pretty much just plug the receiver into your iPhone and you're good to go. I love how plug and play these are. They're really easy to use and the audio sounds amazing. I'm using them throughout this entire video so you can be the judge of that. Next scene, hopefully y'all can hear me. It's kind of loud out here. We doing some nighttime stuff. It honestly always surprises me how good this camera looks at 12,800 ISO. Same vibe here though for what we shooting. Still doing iPhone stuff. I like this location right here. Y'all probably can't see because I'm at 12,800 ISO, but it's a consecutive row of lights on this side, and then on this side is no lights. So once we dumb down the ISO, we should get a really nice contrast split. I'm an idiot and I left my travel tripod at home, so I gotta jerry rig up a tripod right now. I got this Amazon light stand and I got a grip pad on the end of it, so we just gonna throw a spigot in here and a ball head. Yeah, we gonna throw this iPhone rig on here. You gotta get it done, man. You gotta get crafty out here. I know that this is probably dark as heck. Right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create the frame that I'm gonna be using for the shot, and then from there I'll be able to bring my light in and compensate and kind of wrap the light around my face so I'm not as dark in the scene. The problem that I'm foreseeing with this setup is that the light control is also from my phone, so that's gonna be a little bit of an issue. I might have to run from the light back into the scene and see what it looks like, or just hope that I can get the light intensity right off rip. I don't know, it's gonna take a little bit of fiddling with, but let's get it, let's figure it out. If you filming anything on your iPhone, the cheat code is really the Apple Watch, because you can see what's going on the back camera, and without this I would have no idea what this even looked like. Obviously, this camera rig is dope, but I know it's a lot of y'all thinking right now, why? Because there's always those people in the mobile filmmaking videos like, why? Why would you invest this amount of money into accessories for your smartphone when you can invest it into a mirrorless camera build? And I think it's 3 legitimate answers to this question. The first one is, you probably already have an iPhone. It's so many carriers out there offering the brand new iPhone or even a model before for little to no money down. And in this instance, it's gonna make it a lot cheaper for you to have an iPhone already than going to invest into a mirrorless camera system and having to get all the rigging accessories and stuff for it. The second answer I think makes the most amount of sense that a lot of people don't really mention is that a lot of people think that they want to get into online content creation or just filmmaking in general, right? And for those people, I think it makes a lot more sense for them to start out on their iPhone to figure out if they actually like it. I've seen so many people in the past invest thousands of dollars into mirrorless camera systems just for them to test it out and get into the business and realize they don't like it. In this instance, you're gonna save a lot of money on yourself if you realize that this is not something that you wanna do forever. The third answer is the iPhone is capable. The iPhone looks amazing. You can get amazing quality footage out of the iPhone. The 4K looks great. The log footage looks amazing. The 120 frames per second looks great. This is more than capable as a system to be able to create content on. And even if you have a primary mirrorless camera build, you might not want to travel and use it all the time. If you have a system that you can take with you that's a lot more portable, it makes it easier for you to get the content that you need without the hassle of carrying all of these things, especially when you're traveling. If you want to go across seas and carry your iPhone and still get amazing quality content and not feel like you're missing out on anything, this is a great solution. Another thing that you're probably thinking is, okay, this is a huge rig setup, but you're filming yourself, which makes it obsolete and absolutely not necessary, which I get. I absolutely get that. I am just filming myself, but I took it out and I did film a couple shots of me just kind of walking around to see if the handles in the entire rig setup do improve the stability. And honestly, the stabilization inside of the iPhone is already a cheat code. Me using this rig to get this footage makes it so much easier. You know what I mean? Like, you're already gonna get gimbal quality footage off the iPhone alone, but having these handles to improve the stability makes it awesome. And if you're not filming yourself, if you're filming other things like concerts or music videos or any other thing, it's gonna make it more essential for you to have a system like this. I don't want to say essential because you don't necessarily need this, but it's going to make it a lot more enticing for you to get a system like this, to have all of your rigging capabilities on this rig, to have the handles, to be able to adjust how you're holding the rig, to make it more of a comforting feeling while you're shooting on your phone is going to make a lot more sense for people like that who aren't filming themselves, honestly. And in the case of me filming myself, I actually do like it for that as well, because it has tons of different mounting opportunities. Like, I love the fact that it has all of these different quarter 20 threads. I can mount it to the car rig, I can mount it to a tripod, I can mount it to a gimbal if I want to. I like that. When I'm just traveling with my phone, I literally can't rig it up to anything because I don't have mounting opportunities. So to round this video out, I just want to talk about a couple things that I really do like about using this rig setup. I think the biggest thing for me is that the setup is quick. If it's not fast, I'm not gonna use it, because the whole thought process behind me even using my smartphone to go out and film is because I want it to be more convenient and more fast. So if this took me a ton of time to set up, I would never take it with me and I would never use it. The first iteration of the mobile filmmaking kit with Brandon Lee and Small Rig that I tested out last year had a cage system, which I thought protected the phone amazingly, but it took a significant amount of time for you to slide your phone out of the cage. And for this, I can literally just take it straight off the rig. If I want to just throw this rig in my backseat and take my phone out and use it, I can do that really fast, and I like that. And another thing that I love about this rig is that you essentially don't really need anything else. Assuming you already have an SSD and some sort of microphone system, everything that you need is in this kit. You get the handles, you get the variable ND filter that fits on perfectly, you get the USB-C hub for you to be able to use different accessories. Like, everything that you need is inside of this kit for you to just get it out of the box and start shooting, which I think is really dope. All in all, I think it's fire. For the people who go hard and they do filmmaking on their phone, or they're looking to get into content creation and make the process of using their phone a lot easier, I think that this is a great option. I also think that this is a really dope option for people who travel all the time and don't want to take a camera all the time. Like, this is so much more lightweight than having my backpack with all my different lenses, all my different filters, all my different accessories. I can literally just take this carrying case with me. And if I want to take my phone out and film some cool stuff, I can do that on the fly, throw it back in the bag and just move around and not have to sacrifice quality, because the iPhone video already looks so good. So for anybody interested, there's going to be links down in the description below to this mobile filmmaking kit with Small Rig. Make sure you guys drop a comment down below and include your Instagram handle for an opportunity to win one of these, because I'm giving away 2 of them, as well as the wireless S60 microphones that I've been using throughout this whole video. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to drop it a like. But with that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace.